Hey.
Let us know if we can be heard and seen all right. And welcome to Real Talk with SLR on a lunchtime live.
How are you guys doing today?
Man, we've been having some issues, but we will go into that as soon as we welcome everybody to the chat, and then we can chat about it.
Oh, yes.
Right off the rip, I want to say hello to Marilyn Bryson. Hello from Toronto.
What's going on?
I hope you're nice and warm. You're up there, so
up
it's
north.
probably you got snow going on.
Right?
Yeah. Ryan Kelly, heck yeah, heck yeah.
What's going on?
Mama Murphy, hello and howdy. Nice surprise
hey.
on this Thursday. Thank you so much for being here, honey. Bulldog Mama, hello from Ann Arbor, Michigan.
hey.
You're probably cold too.
Yeah.
Hello, hello. And then James Newell, how y'all doing?
Doing good. How are you?
Hope you're doing well tonight. Aronix, 1979, hello y'all.
What's going on?
Hey. Mr. Peter Grimes, hello from Southwest Oklahoma. Howdy, neighbor.
What's going on?
Good to see you in here. Uncle Bo, hello everybody from Southern Indiana.
Hey, hey.
Hey, good to see you guys.
You guys are probably pretty chilly up there, too?
Yeah, everybody like north
Everybody
of us.
north of us, yeah.
Is getting it. Y'all be getting it. Lori Larkin, hello. Yay, surprise lunchtime live. Yeah, hey.
Yeah.
Well, we figured we ditched out on you guys last night, and there's a reason for that. And so we were like, you know what? And then this morning was kind of aggravating too. So again, we'll get into that. And we were like, well, let's just do a live stream. So here we are.
Peter Grimes says it's working perfectly.
Yay, good.
That's good.
I'm
And
happy to
Mama
hear
Murphy
that.
also says it's loud and clear.
Loud and clear, awesome. Awesome, awesome. I did have to do some rearranging on the back end because, oh, no, Tiny, we're not playing this game. Position 1.
You stop talking with your hands.
I know, I can't help it. Position 1.
Tiny. Oh,
There we
okay.
go. Thank you, thank you. I'll do my hand movements down here today, all right? We're not doing this. But no, so I forget even what I was saying. I got distracted. I don't know.
I forget what you were talking
I forget
about.
what I was talking about, but it's been one of those last couple of days, and yeah. On a positive note, we've made some huge progress over on the kids' Playhouse area.
That we have.
And I've been promising to get a video out to you guys, which I'm actually working on the background of things today. Oh, the background of things, that's what I was talking about. So the streaming software that I have set up, see, it came back, the squirrel came back. The streaming software that we use Streamlabs to actually do the back end, so we can have that cool waiting screen, and you guys can see that the little live in the corner over there, and just cool stuff that we can do. But it was set up and already hooked up for Simple Life, not for Real Talk. So I had to go in and make sure that it wasn't going to stream to Simple Life, that it was going to stream to Real Talk.
Yeah.
Not that it really would matter. We could have streamed it to Simple Life, but
Yeah. We could have easily, but at the same time, why not?
Yeah. I'm hoping to get a video out maybe tonight. It might be this evening. I was hoping to get it out today, but again, the chaos that ensued yesterday and then bled into today kind of stopped me from that. But so it might have to be tomorrow now, huh?
Right.
I know. Surprise, surprise. Peter Grimes, no snow here, just rainy.
Dang.
Yeah. Is it that cold rain? The blistering cold rain?
Yeah. That would suck.
Low hand movements might not look good on camera. Okay, I'll keep my hands where you guys can see it, all right? Hit the thumb, don't be a dum-dum. I like that one too, Ace. That's a great one.
That's a good one.
Yeah, you see the button? It looks like this. Do-do-do. Do the thing. We appreciate it, friends. We appreciate it. Kathleen Cohn, missed you yesterday. Was wondering where the two of you were. I kept thinking, where's Mel and Gary?
We were at home pulling our hair out. That's what we were doing.
Thank you for missing us.
My hair's a little poopier today.
He's been doing a lot of this. And
I'm why?
Judy says, Tiny, behave yourself. Yeah, Tiny, behave yourself. It's just, I guess we can go into it, guys.
My hair.
So, the quality of your video is excellent. Probably cable, fiber. So some of you
Which
guys...
is nuts to me that we have fiber all the way the heck out here in the middle of
know.
nowhere. But hey, why not? If it's
offered.
available, I mean,
Yeah.
shoot, why not?
So some of you guys might know that Anthony and Roxanne up the hill with Country Road Cure, they got their fiber installed last week, and it has been life-changing for them. In this last week or so, I've been doing all of my uploads by skeezing up the hill, saying, "Hey, big brother, can I get some of that internet?
Can I use a cup of sugar, please?
Can I get that Wi-Fi?
Yep.
I'm like, can I get that Wi-Fi? And anyhow, of course, he's my big brother, and he's like, yeah, no problem. So I've been hooking up to their Wi-Fi, going up the hill, and then uploading the videos. Now, we have already had the background preliminary install stuff set up. We had the box up against the house, and it was all good to go. We were just waiting on the people to actually come to the house and set up the modem and all that on the internal install.
Yep.
And so, to make a long, drawn-out story shorter, because you know how I can be very long-winded, they came yesterday to do the install, and our time was between 8 and 12 to come out and to do it. They showed up around 9, and the first crew was very aggravating, to say the least.
Yes, to say the least.
Would you like to continue the tale?
Well, first off, they showed up, and they were like, hey, my name is so-and-so, we're not installing today.
That's like the
That's
first...
That's exactly how it went. I was all looking at him, I'm like, huh?
What?
Shook his hand, I'm all, what are you talking about? You're not installing today. He's all, well, you don't have siding on the house. And that's one of our policies. And I just sat there, I'm all, wait a minute. So you're telling me that you've had three sets of contractors come out and install and zap this thing onto the side of my house.
Yeah,
and now
dig
you're telling me
trenches and all
that
this stuff.
you can't run the wire because I don't have siding on the house?
Yeah, it didn't make any sense.
Like, I just sat there, I was like, that don't make any sense to me whatsoever. I don't understand, don't compute. And we talked to the company and everything else. We're like, yeah, I mean, like, yes, there's something that you have to sign. Technically, you are supposed to, but they shouldn't have just walked off after that,
yeah,
which is what they did. And
so
I was
the guy
like,
literally got out of the
BS.
truck, told Gary, hi, my name is, Slim Shady or whatever. And then he ironic. And then he basically turned around, got back into his truck, and proceeded to leave. And Gary's like, well, what's going on? So I come out of the house, and I'm like, wait, what's going on, guys? Like, please don't leave. Let me call somebody. Let me figure out what's going on. Please don't leave. We're really far out here, and I know we've waited, 6 weeks to have somebody come out and do this. And they drove off, and that really ticked me off because they were just really rude about it, and like they didn't say hardly 2 words to us. He literally turned his back to me and like got in his truck and took off.
Which it's not onto the fiber company's
No,
fault
it's not
either,
them.
because
It was those particular.
It's subcontractors out
Yeah.
there, and that's how they do it out here.
Yeah.
So they don't even work for the company per se. They're just contracted to come out and do it, and they're not going to try to bend anything per se until they say something. And they didn't have any cell service, so they didn't want to be able to. They couldn't get anybody to say yes or no either way.
But I said, let me call, and I said, I got service,
no, I know.
let me call.
And so neither here or there, their boss
I
actually
called.
came and installed it himself.
Yes, so I called and I got a hold of somebody, told him and explained what was going on, and like, what the heck, man, please. And so then he came out, and that team came out and they got it installed. First team sucked, second team amazing. Again,
Well,
it's not
it was the boss of the whole, like the crew
Right,
wise.
but they were amazing, and they did
amazing.
great
Got done
job.
in 12 minutes per se, and it was working great. It was like awesome. I don't know why they didn't do this.
Yeah.
And he was like, I don't know why either. I'm sorry.
It was
like,
super easy.
And it was super fast, quick, and we're like, cool. They leave, and like we already have speeds and everything else good going and everything else like that. I hook up to our router. We get it working for like literally maybe 5 minutes.
Maybe
5 minutes. And then all of a sudden everything goes kaputs.
Yeah.
And I'm all, what is going on?
So then,
why did it just go kaputs? Like this is what in the heck? So we're going back and forth, back and forth. I got Anthony over here, which, he knows all this stuff really, really well. And we're, picking his brain and everything else. He's like, dude, I don't understand.
Yeah,
There's
no
something's going
reason.
on where it's not communicating from the actual thing. It's not your router and anything else. And I was just like sitting there like, how? I don't understand. It's new.
yeah.
It's brand new. They just installed it.
It
like
literally just got done.
Well, yeah.
Anyway,
I'll let you finish it
Gary's
up.
like pulling his hair out, and it took all day yesterday. We were literally at it for probably like 6 hours. About 5 minutes before we were going to go, like, look at his hair.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
Like 5 minutes before we
So
were gonna go
frustrating.
live last night, we were like, all right, I'm waving the right flag. Like, we're done. Let's just hook Starlink back up, because we had nothing here.
Had tech support on the phone, had all this other
It was
stuff going on.
such a nightmare. We finally plugged back in Starlink, but to be blunt and honest with you guys. Gary and I were both really pissed off last night. We were not in the mood to hang out like at all, and we didn't want to go live and be like so mad and take it out on anybody, or like have you guys think that there was something else going on when that's all it was, you know. And we hadn't had it figured out yet, and we would have probably just been like grr grr grr, like it would have been bad. So we were like, no, let's skip the live stream. And the internet again was Starlink, and it was kind of coming in and out last night because we had unplugged it for a while and it needed to sync back up to the satellites. It was so aggravating. That's why I didn't even do a community post. I didn't do anything. We just ghosted you guys, and I apologize for leaving you hanging and ghosting you guys like that. I don't like to do that. It's just was one of those situations where we were both in bad moods because of all that, and
we had some internet, thankfully, which
a little bit.
It made it to where it was like, all right, fine, I'm just not going to think about it.
Yeah.
I'm just going to go sit down, try to lay down, watch a movie with the kids, and try not to frustrate.
And so this morning, I finally got a hold of them, and they sent somebody else out that was actually from their company, not the contractor.
Not a subcontractor, not anything else, actual.
He came out here employee. And he checked everything out, and after all the rigmarole, and we're thinking it's our router, and after all this, come to find out the actual modem that they gave us was a bad modem.
Yep.
So a brand new install, fresh to go, and the modem, the equipment that they gave us was poop.
No.
So he swapped it out, and obviously now here we are, and everything's good. So faster stream, faster speeds, it's going to make life a lot better. Anthony's uploading up the hill for Country Road Cure. He's uploading 4K videos, 30 minutes long in like 5 minutes. Yeah. So this is going to be a huge game changer for us. It makes the live stream so much better for everybody. But I promise you the last, day and a half has been extremely aggravating.
Frustrating.
We didn't get to get any work done yesterday outside on the Playhouse because we were expecting this very quick install. And it ended up taking up our entire day. It was awful. So yeah, that's that. We'll turn the page. We actually have some very happy and exciting news to share with you guys, but I wanted to rip the Band-Aid off and kind of get that out there, get it out, just get it out. So, and then this morning, because like tech support, like the tech guy literally just left maybe like 20 minutes ago.
Yep.
And so we've been preoccupied. We couldn't have recorded a real talk. We haven't been able to do any of that. And today is my Matrix day. So we're not planning on being out in the Playhouse area, although we are going to be working through the weekend. So. Correct. So yeah. Yep, so there's all that. Oh, Gypsy Trails, hey, good to see you in here. He's throwing a super chat. Thanks, man. He says, what's up, SLR? Oh, yeah. Get that squirrel action going.
That's funny.
Thank you for the super chat, man. You don't got to do that. But yeah, that's what's up, Randall. That's what's up. All of that we just discussed is what's up. Yeah. So, yeah. I'm going to go to some of these comments on here. Bulldog Mama says, there's no need to be rude. That's my motto. Exactly. Like the first group of people that came to install, I felt bad. It was 2 guys. One of the guys was not the superior of the 2, wasn't the decision maker. He was probably the one that was going to be doing most of the work, the grunt work. And I feel bad for him because like the look on his face, you can tell he sincerely felt bad. The other guy that was the driver and stuff was just so rude. Like so uncalled for, like I just don't understand. But the other group, like we said, the other people that had come, so great. I have nothing but positive things to say. Great. Yeah.
Like I said, I mean, it happens.
Yeah.
Faulty equipment happens sometimes, especially.
It does.
It does. That's the thing I hate about technology more than anything. That technology is supposed to be plug and play. I'm sorry.
Should be.
When you're toasting something and you put it on the one setting, it shouldn't just like barely lighten it or anything. You should be able to put it onto like the 1 or 2, right? Or 3 or 4, right? And get it exactly where you want it.
Yeah.
No, it's always the 1.5 or 2.5 or 1 3/4 like type thing to be the perfect. And it's like, can't you just do 1?
The toaster has 5 settings, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you got to put it on like
20 different settings.
Otherwise, it's black and burnt and crispy and on fire.
That's technology, all right. Everybody knows it. Everybody knows it. Like, why in the world does that not change? I don't know.
Scott Spencer says, we got our fiber about 3 months ago. Absolutely love it. Half the price of our old internet.
Yep.
Ain't that right? So Starlink, I really can't complain about it. I'm thankful for Starlink for getting us this far. It's way better than just the cell phone coverage that we had when we first moved here. But we were paying $110 a month for Starlink. And it's unlimited, and it's very good for rural internet. I really don't have any
speeds, the down
complaints.
speeds, it's all great. We've had other satellite internet before, and it sucked.
It was terrible. Like our
Like,
Arizona
and
satellite service
it was supposed to be
awful.
the best of the best of
Yeah.
the best, sir. Like, no.
Sir.
I'm just saying.
And they
like,
would cap it and stuff. With Starlink, there was no caps. There was none of that. And it was always very reliable, so long as you had power going to it, right? So, again, I'm
Starlink was great.
Starlink was great, but fiber is better.
Fiber is way better.
Way better. And
obviously.
The thing with our fiber company that's out here, we're actually saving like $30 a month to have the fiber versus the Starlink. Because I think the internet's $79 for the fiber now. So $80.
No.
$80 plus tax versus $110. So we are saving some money, and you know, when we're doing what we're doing, every little bit helps, especially in this economy. So yeah,
And the
better
best thing-
speed and cheaper.
And the best thing is that we have the Starlink just in case. And it's easily, since we own the equipment, we can easily either A, sell it and, you know, get our monies back from it, or just hold on to it. And if anything happens per se, we want to have internet elsewhere, we can easily plug it in and have it be good there. So.
Yeah. Alaska's Last Frontier. How's it going, man? Good to see you in here.
going
He
on?
says it's never appropriate to be rude, but he might have had a personal issues going on. And you know what? I forgive him. And I'm not even, it's not a reflection of them. And you are totally right. He might have had some personal issues or something going on. I was just flabbergasted at I was honestly shocked. I hadn't been treated that way by like a representative or an installer or anything like ever in my whole life. Like I'm literally talking to him face to face, like saying, "Hold on just 1 minute, sir. Let me try to give him a call." He turns around, puts his back towards me and starts walking to his car. And like, as I'm calling, I literally made the phone call as fast as I could. He's starting up his truck. And I'm like, "Please don't leave, sir." I literally was like begging him, "Please, sir, please don't leave. Let me just make one phone call, please, sir." Drives off, rolls up the window and drives off. I was like, "Oh my gosh, you would act like I had done something horrible." Like I couldn't believe it. I was just flabbergasted, and yeah. So there's that. But you are right. I pray for him. I hope that he has nothing serious going on in his life, and you know, I forgive him. It is, you know, but that definitely took me aside. I was like, what in the world?
But hey, I'm happy now. I'm not pulling my hair out anymore. Because, yeah, trying to sit there and trying to diagnose it here without having any of the tools or anything else other than just like looking at the lights and looking at what lights are on routers and everything else. And I'm just sitting there like,
yeah,
it's connected. It's telling me I have internet. It's telling me everything. The second I click on anything, it says click or connect to the internet. And I'm like, I am connected to the internet.
Nothing. First world problems, right? First world problems. First world problems.
Oh, it was frustrating last night, but I'm so happy that's done and over with.
And I will say I am very happy that we've made such tremendous progress on our 3-week time crunch to where we could afford time-wise to lose these last couple of days and it not be killing us on crunch time. And we're not sweating it like, oh my goodness. In fact, if you guys hang around a little bit later, I am going to string you along just a little while because those that linger get the nuggets, right? But I will show you guys some pictures on my phone that I took from my phone of what you guys can be anticipating to come out on Simple Life Reclaimed and the progress thus far. So I promise I'll show you guys some pictures.
You guys get the little the sneak peeks. Sneak peeks
come out to Real Talk. And again, guys, I'm so sorry for leaving you hanging. I hate ghosting you guys. It just, you know, sometimes when you're just in a bad mood and you're like, you know, your phone will ring or something and it could be your best friend, your mom, like somebody you care about, and you're just like, nope, not answering it. Not today. That's kind of where we were at yesterday. And I know that me personally, at least in the past, I'm working on it, but I have been known in the past if I'm in a bad mood, kind of like that tech guy, you know, like can take it out on other people, and I didn't want to do that. And I'm working on it, and that was, you know, so.
Yeah.
So we decided to just, you know.
Just hang back.
Yeah.
Hang back and try to chill it out.
Greg says, lump of coal for him. Yeah, lump of coal. No. Actually, I don't wish him a lump of coal. I mean, he could have been having who knows what's going on in his life, right? Who knows? But I definitely was. So, be blessed for staying composed and not cussing the guy. Thank you so much. I will say.
We were close. I was very close.
After he left, and it was me and Gary, oh, there were some words. I was cussing them out to Gary.
I was just blown away because I
was like, that rassum frassum gur gur gur. There were words, but I didn't say it to him. But yeah, it could have got real nasty. It could have, but it didn't. It didn't.
No.
It didn't. Mel and Gary, just make sure your nail isn't hitting. It isn't your own. The nail you're hitting isn't your own. I'm confused, Euronics. I'm confused.
I think talking about smacking in nails or something like that.
I don't know. Leave the hair pulling to the bunnies, says Ace. Nope. Yeah. Speaking of which, we have not rebred Mama. We're still kind of waiting a little bit. It is getting into the cold time, and we might want to. We're just waiting. Yeah. There's no real reason why we're waiting. We're just waiting.
I want to move her over into the grow out area. Mm-hmm. It'll be a little bigger for her, and she'll be away from the boys and everything else too. So
yeah.
If there is any of that stressfulness going on from that, then make her a little happier.
Yes. Ryan Kelly, it's better to be honest. Yeah, and that we try to be as honest and translucent as possible for you guys, and that's why we're coming here today and letting you guys know what was going on, so that way, sometimes some people will read too far into things,
Sometimes, yeah.
Sometimes, and that's what was going on. That's it. There's nothing else really crazy about it, but yeah, life happenings comes first. We understand, says Marilyn. Thank you, Marilyn. No. Oh, and speaking of life happenings, I think the last video we put out was Scarlet. This week has just been full of treasures. So Scarlet did get hurt. If you guys missed our last Real Talk, man. Scarlet sprained her foot, and so she's scooting around on the knee scooter now. Again. She is doing a lot better. Actually, this morning I caught her I've caught her
trying to walk around on it a little bit, which I'm not going to stop her from it though. I'm an old skater, so my look on it, walk it off. You'll get it. You'll get there.
So I was rubbing her foot when we were in the car, and I was kind of just rubbing it around, trying to see if she would squeal or not, And I think that she's about, after today, tomorrow, I'm gonna take away that little scooter and try to make her walk it off a little bit, because
I would give it a little bit. Sprains normally take about a week for them to somewhat heal, and then it's about 2 weeks fully for it to heal. Depending on how severe, it could take 3 to 4 weeks, but...
Yeah. I don't want her to be in pain, but I also don't want her to milk it,
Mm-hmm. No, exactly, because if you do milk it, then it could... That's where you can have issues as well.
Yeah, so it's I want her to try a little bit more. But we'll see. I mean, we're giving her all the extra love and attention and hugs and cuddles and snuggles and stuff. Yeah. But I want her to try to work through it a little bit. But
she is. She's a tough little cookie.
She is.
I was surprised where she was just smiling, giving thumbs up. Hey, I'm in a freaking hospital again.
I know.
Got my leg wrapped up again. I'm just like, how are you just happy and just sitting there?
Because she knows that Mama's gonna take her to the gas station and get her Slurpees and stuff afterwards. She's gonna get extra treats because she's hurt.
Yep.
But no, she's healing very well, guys. She's scooting around. I love the little knee scooter because the only alternative would be crutches. And out here, or a wheelchair. And out here, our terrain is, very and it would be very difficult. So.
No.
Yeah, I know. Let's see. Sometimes when we reach poorly on the other person reacts even worse. It could have turned into a huge mess, says June. Exactly. Yeah. So I've learned throughout, and I'm still learning. I'm a constant work in progress, right? But I have learned throughout my life to bite my tongue sometimes, when things are, and I'll save it for Gary. I'll give Gary the earful later. That rotten son of a, what's happening?
Oh, man.
And
I'll
then
do the same.
I'll vent to Gary, and then Gary will be like, yeah, I know, and I'll make me feel better. And then when Gary's upset about something, he'll vent to me, and I'll be like, yeah, they stink, and he'll feel better. And that's what's nice about having a partner, but. Yep, it's hard sometimes. When building the Playhouse, don't hit your thumbnail instead of the nail in the wood. That's what Euronics was talking about.
That's what I figured.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Well, actually, speaking of the Playhouse, guys, we have made some huge, huge leaps and bounds. And like we were hinting, we are way ahead of schedule. We're at the point where we are going to be building trusses. Yay! So there's 4 walls. So there's 4 walls. There's a floor. There's the door cut out. The windows are cut
Well, we're
out.
not building trusses. We're building rafters.
Okay, my
But-
bad.
Well, there is a difference per se, a little bit. I mean, it's the same, but it's a
Not to
little
my
different.
brain, but
Trusses are what we have.
we'll get
up
called.
there.
We'll get called on it. So yeah,
I'm
Gary's
just
right.
saying.
I'm wrong. But yes, we're getting
saying,
ready
so
to
it'll
be
be
building
rafters.
the roofing in. So our big goal with the Playhouse, guys, is not to have it fully finished on the inside per se, because we do want to insulate it, and we're more than likely leaning on drywall to hang in the walls because it's easy. You know, you put up the board and then mud it, paint it, done. It's
It'll be a
easy
lot
to
easier to mess
replace.
around,
It's very easy, and for the playroom, you know, I think that's what the route that we're gonna go.
If the kids pop a hole in the wall, it's a lot easier to fix and
yeah.
patch. Like,
So I don't think that we're going to have the interior fully finished. That was never the goal. The goal was to have siding, windows, doors, roof, and decking done by Christmas. And I really do believe we're going to be there. So
we're right there. Like, it's honestly, it's not going to take too much longer.
yeah.
So I'm pretty happy with how it all is turning out. It's mighty nice.
It's so nice, guys.
Mighty nice.
And the kids, yes, they know it. They know now. There's no escaping it.
There's
It's
no
not a
hiding
secret. Yeah. They definitely know now what we've been working on, and they are so excited. They have not, Abraham was up there.
Abe's been up there, yeah.
He was the only one that was like, oh, do you need a nail? How about a screwdriver? What can I bring you? And he wanted to come up, so we let him come up and check it out. But the girls haven't been up yet. 1, Scarlet, because of her foot. 2, Julia. She also likes surprises. You know, I think she's waiting until it's all done and stuff. And the exterior siding, we're going to be siding it like how we did the Pecker Palace. We're going to use the same wood pile. We're going to start from the bottom and go all the way to the top. And so it's going to look a lot like the Pecker Palace and the doghouse with the siding, because we're going to reuse what we got. But the inside is going to feel and be very homey and cozy. Like I said, it's going to have insulation and stuff inside there, so it'll be nice and warm in the winter. We could temperature control it in the summer. And it's going to be awesome. I can't wait to see how the kids decorate it when we get it finished. And I think we might finish it while they are on their Christmas break.
Yeah.
That's probably what we're going to do, and let them help out.
Let them help out with doing all the finishing touches. Go get them a futon to put in there. You know,
let
like
them
some bean
decorate some bean
bags
bags or something. Hang tight. There we go.
There we go.
Sorry, guys.
I don't know what happened there.
I
That
do.
could have been your computer.
I was going to say that was definitely my computer, because you heard it go ding, 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 ding. Technology. Anyway, we're definitely going to let them finish it with us. And it's going to be very cool to see the different things that they decide in there. We are going to have electricity in it, but we're probably not going to put like full-time electricity in it until after we build Gary's garage, because then we'll just jump off of the garage for the wiring and bring it up there. In the meantime, though, Blue Eddy is amazing, and we've worked with them in the past, and they have a great setup with the battery banks and solar and stuff, and so I believe that's the route that we're going to go with the kids in there. But they don't really need a whole lot of power in there per se, and I've seen some things at like the Dollar Tree where they look kind of like pucks, and you push it and it's a light, and they're battery operated. So we're probably going to put some of those types of things in there that are battery operated, rechargeable.
I would like to try to keep it as energy efficient over there as possible without having to run the electrical cord over there or anything else like that.
Yeah.
And make it to where we can just run like an extension cord off the garage over there if need be to charge something, you know?
Yeah.
But other than that, that's basically what I would like, you know? I would like.
That's what we would like. And I mean, in the summertime, unless we have it fitted for power by the time that summer rolls around, we're probably just gonna bring a big old extension cord, because we have that, the small little window unit air conditioners. We're probably gonna pop one of those little ones in there, the ones that the cheapo ones, plug it in with an extension cord for the times when they wanna sleep in there, when they're using it and whatnot for the summertime. Other than that, they can use just the Bluetti with the heaters.
Yep.
For the winter for right now. So it should be fully operational though for the kids by the time that they their Christmas vacation rolls around. Again, the interior walls won't be done. It'll just be looking like kind of how the cabin upstairs looks, where you could see the 2x4s and stuff, but they won't care. They'll already be sleeping in it. I mean, it'll be dried in. They'll be sleeping in it.
They'll have fun in there. That's for sure.
I'm so excited for them. Terry, when you said trusses, I knew you meant rafters. I thought it was the same also. I mean...
Technically, I mean, so trusses are engineered and have it engineered, stamped, and everything else like that. Drawing, plan, and everything. Where rafters are more so connected to a ridge beam itself, and then you have a collar tie or something like that.
Marilyn, didn't you get a slide last year for the Playhouse? We didn't. We were looking at them.
Looking at them.
They have a very wide variety over at Sutherland's. And,
They do.
That's probably where we'll go. Although, they had a lot of the plastic ones, and I think if we do it, we're going to want to do the metal ones that we can connect piece by piece by piece by piece, and we'll do something like big.
We'll do a big one.
A big
that would
long
be pretty
one.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. If we can do even just like 50 feet, that would be awesome.
That'd be so
for the
cool.
kids and everything. Like they would be like, "What in the heck?" Like
we just got to make it to where it's not too steeply sloped,
well,
so
no,
that way
you just
they don't
keep
fly.
The same, you keep the same angle.
Yeah, the grade or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But I'd have to also put pillars and everything else down and brace it off and get it. Yeah.
We got to make it to where our big butts can go down that slide just fine.
No, exactly.
Can hold all of our weight.
Oh man, it's gonna be fun. We're gonna have to get some goalie outfit, like a hockey goalie outfit, and just get the pads and everything. Be like, all right, I'm ready.
Let's get it.
Let's go.
June says, I would be on it. Heck yeah, I'm going to be on it. Get one of those potato sacks or like an old rug or something, or even a towel.
Old rugs work perfect.
Yeah.
And then because the bottom side or whatever that normally is down is like gridded.
Yeah.
So it gives you something to like really stay on top of the rug. Mm-hmm. But the other side where the rug it's all fuzzy wuzzy, and that's what gets you.
That would be fun.
Throw some pine sol down it, or
O'Rourke's Littlefield says, I want to
oil.
fly, make it grown up. Heck yeah, girl.
Mm-hmm.
Heck yeah.
That'd be fun.
It's going to be a lot of fun. And I did see you asking about the zip line. Is Gary going to do a zip line soon? Probably not anytime soon.
Not anytime soon.
But it is in the works.
It's in the works. I want to find a nice, reputable company that I can sort of do it piece by piece and send it out to you guys as well and show you guys the setup of how to make it safe, because I've been on a lot of zip lines and there's some sketchy ones out there. All right, I can easily set up a zip line anywhere. I don't mean it's going to be safe. All right,
yeah.
Man, my safety consciousness is it's a big one on that one, so I have to make sure it's fully safe 100%. But at the same time, there's other ways to go about it. Like the kids there's a jump spot in the Spartan in Fort Smith. Mm-hmm. They have a zip line.
They do.
Which is really, really cool. However, they have it hooked up to a belay device. So the speed on it isn't, like what it's for little kids, right? Which is awesome. But like, you could totally get that thing going pretty cool and everything else. But with it being a handle like that, that's a little different.
I'll say one thing that I really do like at the Spartan Adventure Park thing that they got is that the zip line, it has the automatic retrieval.
No, that's the belay device.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
So it will only let you go down as fast as like you would belay down a wall.
You can hook something up similar.
No, you can buy those. Like
I know, but what I'm saying is you can throw your little Garyism on there.
No, I know.
Because the automatic retrieval is pretty awesome.
Yeah.
you know, so.
There's some
Hey,
things with there.
Miss Cindy Brown. Yay, I'm at a live, finally. We missed you, Cindy. Good to have you in here. Thank you for being here. Yeah, I know, it's been crazy. It's been crazy. Gary wants sonic speed, says Natasha Lynn.
Man, and the zip line that I worked at, you know, last or whatnot, 65, 70 miles an hour
It
down.
was fun. Yeah. And you would
man.
think that I wouldn't go on it because of how high it is, but I trusted Gary and I trusted the crew, and I went ziplining down there a couple times. It was fun. It was a good time.
It's a blast.
It was a blast. Jean says, hubby and I left UK to set up a simple but rewarding life out here. Oh, okay. Very good to see you in here, Jean. And you know what? The simple life is a very rewarding life.
Yes, it is.
It's got its own complications and its own things, right? But it is very fulfilling and very rewarding. Mr. Moonclips, hi, how are you guys? We're doing good. How are you doing today, sir? Good to have you in here.
There's a zip line video on Drew's Lens React. I'm going to have to go back and see that. I've
Yeah.
been so busy.
I know.
We haven't had internet. I'm going to have to
Yeah.
go in there and check that out.
I think, actually, I do think I seen him post it just the other day, but that was when we were out. He posted it, I want to say it was Monday or something, because I did get the notification. It might
We've
have
been busy this week.
But it was when we were out there working, you know? And I was like,
Scarlet's foot, and then the internet, and then just...
it's been nuts. It's been nuts.
It's been a crazy week, but I'm happy. All the craziness is done and settling down.
Yeah, and you know, yeah,
Knock
knock
on
on
wood.
wood. Knock on wood. Now, I do have 2 videos in the can, so to speak, for you guys that are building videos. So for everybody that's really excited to keep catching up on the building progress of the Playhouse and stuff, your wish will be fulfilled. I'm working on it. I'm about halfway done. If I have good luck, I might be able to get it posted, especially with our lightning fast speeds now that we got the fiber situation taken care of. As soon as I finish editing it and it exports out of the program, it will be all yours. So if I have good luck, which,
Yes.
let's rub his hair.
It's already messed up.
Let's get some good luck going on. I'll be able to get it up in a few hours for you guys because I've already got a good chunk of it edited. And yeah, so I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful. And then the other part, I'm probably going to try to get that uploaded. Like if I edit it out, I might be able to put it on Simple Life on Saturday. And then I guess we're just going to keep recording and keep bringing you guys along with all the shenanigans.
Heck
There's
yes.
a lot of other stuff that I want to bring you guys along with too, not just our building. You guys know we're a vlog channel. We just kind of record whatever we're doing. And sometimes when we're high pressure and we have a deadline, then we put our videos priority to those projects that we're working on. But we also like to bring you guys along with some of our day-to-day life and our adventures and different things going on the homestead. And it's the holiday season, so it's a very fun time of year, and I want to bring you guys along with some of the fun that we're going to be having as well. Like a very good friend of ours is going to be traveling. I don't know if he's put it out there online because I've been missing the live chats, but I think he probably said something about it.
I wouldn't go too crazy into saying it just in case, but yeah.
Oh, I'm going to spill some beans. He spills our beans. I'm going to spill all his beans. You guys ready for someone else's beans? Looking at you, Ridge Life. Tim with Ridge Life is going to be coming out and visiting this weekend. So we are going to be able to see him and see Jen Jen. And that's going to be a lot of fun. We're planning on visiting and getting together, having some dinner, and everybody having a good time. So I'm going to be doing some filming of the shenanigans. We'll be piecing it into some of the videos. It will be Jen's first time coming out to our property, which I'm very excited to show her around, and maybe we'll go fishing down at the pond, you know. She's an outdoors kind of gal. I seen her getting her first deer.
Yeah.
So, I mean, she likes the outdoors and stuff. I would love to show her around, and especially now that our pond is so much prettier and just,
Yes.
yeah, and just all the nature and stuff around here. There's lots of stuff to do. So
There's a lot.
we're going to be vlogging some of that kind of stuff too. So not only are you guys going to have the stuff that I've already recorded with all the building work with the Playhouse and stuff, but just life and how things go. And I hope that you guys enjoy it and tag along with us.
Heck yeah.
Let's see. I'm going to try to get on your comments. Thank you, Cindy Brown, for posting the link for Drew's Lens with the top 5 insane zip lines. I really want to go and watch it because I saw the notification, but I'm curious. if your Zipline's on there.
I am too, to be
I'm
quite
curious
honest.
to see if it's there.
See, and that's, the Zipline world is crazy because it literally, it wasn't a huge thing. It really wasn't.
And then it went kaboom!
Not back in 2010, you know. It just barely started and everything else. And it was like...
People had been doing it for a long time,
Well,
but
yes,
it wasn't
but
like
I'm saying popular
Yeah.
attraction, right? And then it started getting a lot more hype and a lot more other things, and yeah, it was crazy. Some crazy times.
Some crazy times. And then O'Rourke says, Gary, you need to come over, see the place, need advice from other builders just when you can, man. Yeah, because Gary missed out on the...
I missed out on that.
I know.
That's for sure.
He missed out. But you know what? You have a beautiful place.
I was so burnt and beat from the days prior and everything, but we're definitely going to make an arrangement for that.
I think that day when her Christmas party was, we had just installed all the windows. I think that was the window on the cabin day.
And I tweaked something in my back, and I was like, dude, I can't do it.
He wouldn't have been able to shake it, honey. He wouldn't have been able to shake it anyway. Those that know. Those that don't know, you could find out. It's on the internet. Go to O'Rourke's Littlefield and watch her Christmas party video. You'll see all the shaking going on. There was a whole lot of shaking going on. Gary could have shook it with the best of them, though. After 10 p.m. here in Dubai, I can't fall asleep and found you guys to keep me entertained, says Beverly. Well, thank you for being here, Beverly. I hope that when you do fall asleep, you have very sweet dreams. And we're sending you love all the way from Arkansas to Dubai.
Yes, yes.
And then Beachy says, Mal, your hair and makeup are beautiful lately. Things to look great around the homestead. Take care. Thank you, Beachy. I appreciate that. I'm
a little crazy right now.
I'm bumming it today, to be honest with you. I haven't done anything with the face. I haven't done anything with the makeup or hair or anything today. But yes, I have been trying to feel myself a little lately, you know, give him something to look at. But I appreciate it. I very much appreciate it. I got a lot of compliments on my hair. Everyone's like, you look like Cher. I'm like, now Cher or then Cher? Hopefully it's then Cher. Right. But yeah, no, I appreciate it, guys. She was a very beautiful woman in her prime, and that's a heck of a compliment. And the hair, you guys know I like to get my hair did, and I'll wear pieces and whatnot. I'll put in my extensions and stuff here and there. The hair, that was my hair. I just did because there was a couple questions. Is that a wig? And although I do wear hair pieces because I have no shame in my game, if I feel like changing it up, I will. But that was actually just a crimper, kind of. Like, think of the 80s crimpers. You know, they're like all zaggy. Well, it's kind of like that, except it's a lot bigger, and it was just a crimper, so.
Whenever she's in there, I'm like, man, I feel like I'm back at home with all my sisters in there. She's all, I'm all, what the heck,
You should see me. I'm in there listening to music, doing the Carlton.
Uh-huh. I'm like, man, we'll go outside, go do something. And then when she's all done, I'm like, you look beautiful, baby.
I'm all, thank you. It only took me an hour.
You do look beautiful, though, baby.
I appreciate it.
That wasn't sarcasm.
Yeah. It's okay. I appreciate it, babe. Now, sometimes sometimes I'll have time and I'll do it, but other times I'm like, meh, you know. But I have been trying to, especially this time of year, without getting too, you know, I don't want to go down in the dumps with you guys, but this time of year is extremely painful and hard for me personally, and I try not to go down that way, and I try to focus on the positive and stuff, but tomorrow will be my dad's heavenly birthday. And so it's a very, very rough time of year for me and for my family. We lost my dad, you know, just 10 days before Christmas. It was in 2020. 2020, so it'll be 3 years. I lose track of the time, but yeah, it was 2020. So this time of year, my mom could use some extra love, guys. If you guys know my mom, Now What, Travel Ready on a Not So Simple Road, go over there and, you know, give her a little bit of extra love. My nieces, our whole family kind of you know, it's a very difficult time of year for me for that. And I know that I'm not alone with this. I know that there are so many people out there that have lost their loved ones, and it doesn't even have to be you lost them this month, but this time of year can bring up a lot of those feelings and a lot of those things, you know, just things. Everybody's got heavy stuff, and the holidays, it brings up all that heavy, and sometimes it can be too much to bear. So without going too preachy for you guys, I'm just going to do this. And essentially what that means is you got to unburden yourself and just give it up to God. And you can do that in so many different ways. That's what I do personally. That helps me. It helps me to talk about things, and it helps me to kind of just try to focus on all the positive stuff.
No.
So yeah, so this time of year, I like to take a little bit of extra step on like the personal care. And if I am doing a little bit of my hair or my makeup, it helps me to get out of myself for a little while. I know that sounds whatever. You women understand. You guys get it. You guys get it. So.
I get it, baby.
Yeah.
I get it.
Cindy says, George, yeah, my dad, he was a great man. He is a great man. Yeah, But yeah, there's a lot of people. See, I see you guys in here in the comments. A lot of you guys have that hurt, and you know, this time of year can be very difficult.
It can be.
You know, but I want you guys to know that you're not alone. You do have to let go, though. You know, that doesn't mean let go of them. It doesn't mean let go of their memory or anything. Just try to unburden yourself of the pain that comes along with it, because it can be very, very painful. And I don't want to cry, man. Why did I do this to myself? Change the subject, Gary. Please.
It's true though. Honestly, it's the holiday time, and in the holiday time, you end up spending it with the family, you know. And it's something I've struggled with for many, many years. And it's, it's nice. To be quite honest, this last couple of years has been a lot more family building for us as a family and everything else. And it's been really, really amazing to have that. And it's making me personally love this time of the year a lot more. Because I used to hate it. And it was a lot to do with the fact that it's family time, you know. And it's not something that anybody should hate or anything else like that, or not want or anything else like that, or struggle with or anything else. It's about the ones that you are around. And it's the ones that are closest to you, the ones that might not be family, but you know what, you might be part of a group in itself, and that is your family.
We've all adopted you into the family. So family doesn't always have to be blood. It can also just be your personal friendships and relationships, and that's why, you know, we got our family. And you guys really do mean a whole lot to us. And for everybody that is home and alone and lonely, we're your community. Everybody that you see in the comment section, I hope that you guys all love on each other and continue to build that and to be there for one another. And use us as, I guess, the springboard or the, I'll meet you at the park. Use us as the park. And the comment section, you guys, please be kind to one another and to go out and love each other, because every single one of you guys, we all have things in common. And you can do that for one another. Yeah. So I love you guys. And I know that I would love for you guys to love on each other.
Yes.
That would make me very happy. So,
but it's it's great. I'm happy with the progress.
Yeah.
Let's go on to a different note.
Yeah.
I'm happy with
guys.
Happy with the progress so
you guys,
far.
I didn't show you guys this, but I meant to put it on the community tab, and this isn't the picture that I promised from earlier. This is just something else. I'm changing the subject. All right. We're gonna go on to something else. Because he knows I love him, and
yes,
I know. So okay. Change subject. You know, me and Roxanne and Lissa, we all had us a girls' day last weekend. We had a fabulous time. I went and I got my eyelashes done. Lissa got hers done too. We got them curled, and it's called a lash lift. So there's no falsies or anything, but what they do is they like perm them. It's really cool. And then they tint them so they're darker. So it looks like you're wearing mascara all the time, even though you're not. I know Gary's like, I'm out of this conversation. Anyway, I just
Ask
wanted to
me
show you a
anything.
funny picture. So we spent most of the time at the mall, and it was so great. It was so retro because like we hardly ever go to the mall these days. And it was Lissa and Roxanne and me and Brittany and Kylie. We had a total girls' day, and they had a photo booth there.
You guys pulled the total 90s, man.
We did. We went and we did the photo booth. Check out these hilarious photos from the photo booth. Look at this. Come on, Tiny. Poor Roxanne. She's like, oh, come on, focus, focus. Roxanne's like in every corner, right? Brittany and Kylie. Isn't that funny? Come on, focus. There you go. I thought it was hilarious.
It's the light on
This one's my favorite. But unfortunately you can't really see Lissa. You could just see like the top of her head. Yeah, maybe I'll make a community post. But it was so much fun, guys. We had such a blast. It was such a great time. I needed that time out. I really did. It was wonderful to be able to spend some time with some friends. Yeah. So goats going down below chickens.
So when we do get goats, I want to have all the animals on that same tier. So we're going to have like their houses itself right there. And then I would like to have like a back gate on the back side where we can open it up and actually get like Premier 1 fencing and fence in that back side. So that way it's an easy open up, get them in that area, and then huddle them back into their home area and lock them in or whatever.
So I want goats and I want sheep. And I want some other bigger animals, like eventually, like way down the line. I'd love to have a horse.
Down the line, we'll get some horses, we'll get some cows, maybe.
Maybe a donkey.
Maybe we'll get a donkey to help them out, you know, but that's all way down the line.
I think we're going to start, like, as far as our big animals. I want pigs, too, right? And I think we're going to start with goats, and then maybe pigs right after goats, and then maybe sheep.
I think you got the sheep and the pigs mixed. I think we're going to do goats and sheep at the same time.
And then pigs.
And then pigs, because pigs are a little different. Pigs are one of those things that I get worried with, and as well as anybody else, and that's mainly because, you know, they're the ones that you can contract a disease from.
Yeah, they're the ones you gotta be careful about.
You gotta be careful, and you gotta do it 100% by the book on that one, because you don't want to contaminate anything and have it come back to you, or vice versa, or whatever else. So
O'Rourke's, can they get access to the pond? If we made it that way, they very well could.
They could if we made it that way.
I'm not sure we're going to, because our pond plans include making the pond our swimming hole. No. And I don't really want the animals to have access to our swimming hole, because we know what the animals do to swimming holes. It'll just be a poop hole. And I don't want to swim in a poop hole. No. But we might dig them their own tiny pond or something, but not a pond like that, but just more of a hole that gets, you know.
Something that will hold water for them to get off the creek.
Yeah.
Because there is a creek that flows behind the animal tier right there.
Right.
So.
And maybe not dam it, but maybe dig a hole right in that area, so after it fills, then the water keeps flowing, but then when the water dries up, that area still is full of water.
A pond, a small little hole of water.
And that would keep it kind of fresh, too. Mm-hmm. But I don't know, I got to look into laws and stuff about that before we go ahead and just do that.
Start doing all sorts of other stuff like that.
And now we are on unrestricted land, so yes, you know, we could pretty much do whatever we want out here, but there are certain laws that you got to abide by as far as, you know, like state laws, regardless of county, and with, what's the right word? I can't think of the word.
But yeah, we'll get everything all squared away and done correctly, so.
Patricia Hunter, I'm late, but I'm here. Hey, good to have you in here. Very good to have you in here. So, okay, so I'm going to show you guys some pictures on my phone. Hopefully it's actually going to focus. And
you can't send it to the...
No, I mean, I could, but I can't, because I couldn't...
It's already...
Well, the stream is going one, and I don't want to mess anything up, and I would have to email myself these pictures, and then open it up through email, and then do like a whole screen share thing. It's a whole thing, and I'm not...
Last minute thing that you thought of.
It is. Okay. If I was planning it, then I could have done it.
I got you.
I'm not cool enough to to do it on the fly.
Think about it.
Yeah. Okay, so.
You're showing it like, all right.
No, maybe I'll wait.
No,
I'll show.
no, show them that, babe. I think that you should show them.
Well, first I'll show you guys a great view. Because this is how it started and where it's going. Let's see. I got a lot of pictures on here.
I know.
So this is just a little something something. This is in the beginning of the week, and I'll show you guys the other one because Gary's all and I'm all I shouldn't.
Oh, show them that.
Okay.
I mean, hey,
Right.
I don't care.
So here's a little something something. You guys can get a view of what their view is going to be like. Check that out. Come on, focus you.
It's the camera.
It's the light. Hold on. Focus. Focus.
I'm blaring it.
It's like trying to. It thinks it wants to focus, and then it's like, just kidding. There we go. There we go. So you guys can kind of, I'm trying here, friends. There we go. Kind of. Ooh. It's playing with my emotions.
I'm trying to
There it goes. Stay right there.
Okay, there.
So you guys see that? So look, that's the view the kids are going to have from their deck and their playhouse, tiny house, whatever. You guys can look and you can see the flooring. We actually have flooring in there. So there is flooring in there for the kiddos. It looks really nice. It looks super duper nice. I absolutely love it. Here's another one without my black socks and feet. Doesn't that look good? If I can get it to work right for you guys. It's the light.
It's the camera trying to focus in on your face.
Yeah.
Behind it.
Well, you guys are gonna get the gist of it. I'm trying, friends. I'm trying. Here I am, all being all fancy with a fancy camera that can't even focus right. And then
Trying to see if it helps out. Oh yeah, it definitely. I mean, it looks like it. You can get a good idea of it at least.
And then so here's another little taste. I'm giving you guys all the peeks. Everybody gets all the peeks around here because I got you guys are gonna watch the videos anyway because you guys love us and you're awesome and you guys want to see it happen, not just. It's about like the satisfaction of watching it get done, not just the end result, right? It's the journey, not the destination. But anyhow, I'm gonna put this down a little bit so we could try to look at this one. I can't see the camera though. How about that? There you go. Kind of, sort of. Kind of, sort of, maybe. I'm just trying to show you guys. Look at this is out their other window. You could see a view of the house.
It's not.
Here, move your hands, baby.
I'm trying to.
Oh, come on. Come on. I bought this camera so that way I could do close-up focuses and stuff, and it's wah, 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 wah. I'll try again. So as you guys can see, they get a nice view of the house through their back window. And then this is the one I wanted to show right off the rip, and Gary was all, oh, you're going to show that? Yes, yes I am. Check this out, guys. Can you see it? Put it closer. A little closer. Look at it, guys. Look at that.
The picture definitely doesn't do it justice.
No, but the video will. The video will. But now you guys can see some of our big plans and all the things that we've been working on. Yes, 4 walls. It's going down, or up, I should say. We've been making huge progress. We are totally ahead of the game. It's got floor on the inside. The door and the windows are all zipped in, you know, watertight and stuff.
And yeah.
So now if we could only finish getting
We got to do the double top plate.
There you go.
We got to do the roofing for it, which honestly, it's not going to take long. It's a small 8x10.
Yeah,
little.
it's not like it's this giant thing. But
No.
you know, even though it's not like giant, it still takes a lot of time to do all those things and with all the measuring and stuff. And yeah, and then also put all the materials up there and go to the store because we need this and we need that. And so yeah, so I mean, and just imagine, so right now it has all the green zip board on it, and it looks a lot like how our cabin looks upstairs where everything's just zipped in, but just use your on.
Where is that thing
There we are.
plugged into?
It's
Right
plugged
there.
into right there, and then sometimes it's the power surge thing issue. Anyway, we're back. Hi.
Hi.
So I don't know if the audio goes in and out when that happens too, but it is what it is. So just use your imagination, right? So right now it looks like how the house does with the zip board all taped in and everything, but imagine kind of like Pecker Palace style siding, because that's the exact same siding that we're going to use.
Yep.
It's going to look adorable. And then we're going to put some lights and stuff around. We're going to decorate it all up for them kiddos.
It's going to have a 412 pitch on it.
Yes.
It's going to be a normal A-frame style roof.
Yep.
And yeah, it should be quick and easy.
Are you going to hang hammocks or swings from the floor joists underneath? I'm sure you're asking.
Yeah, we might. I did see somebody also make a statement in here, which where was it? Let me find that real quick. 1 second.
Mr. Freeze strikes again. Ironics, I know, right?
Elsie Sailors, I think. I butchered that like no more. I'm sorry.
Is come on in here?
You could do 2 levels on that playhouse, which we're planning on it. I've seen a lot of comments on here and on the other side, like, oh, you could totally build like, you know, a whole nother section down there. And I was like, you know what, you're 100% right. We could completely close in the sides of the walls all the way up, all the way around, and literally because it's how it's posted, right, it'd have a little step up or whatever, which is perfect. I mean, that's a 6 by 10. Gosh dang it.
Position 1. Thank you. Thank you.
It listened to you real well. You said that with authority.
He knows who the boss is around here.
Man. But yeah, so we're definitely thinking about that and looking at that, and that doesn't need to be 100% done right away, you know, but that will be a really cool little thing right there, because yes, we could make little hammock areas in there. They could store a lot of their toys and other stuff down there, you know. They could use that as like their own little hideout room as well, like on top of it. So yeah,
it's going to be really nice, guys. And if we do a bottom level for it, it's going to be a little while after. We've got some work that we're going to have to jump back to on the cabin. We do have the ice and water shield, so we're going to have to put that up before all of the ice and stuff that we know we're going to get next month.
Yep.
So we do have that here on deck. We're going to try to spend the rest of this year, I guess from now until just after New Year's, finishing and tightening up the kids' playhouse. We'd like to, like I said, do some
do
drywall.
the ice and water shield up on our roof.
Yeah, well, I was just saying, like, finish off the playhouse completely to where, do the drywall and stuff while their kids are on vacation. And then as soon as the new year is like, hey, Happy New Year's, then we're going to do, like, the ice and water shield up top. And then, I guess, get back to the grind on the cabin. Because the kids will have a nice place to play at for this next season. No, Tiny. Position 1. Tiny. Position 1. Stop your baloney, man. Respect my authority.
Hello, Tiny. Position 1.
Then you guys
It didn't freaking.
Hi, Tiny. Hi, Tiny. Position 1.
Yes.
Position 1. You butthead.
Tiny. Position 1. I didn't do it. You did it. You went into the backside.
I went into the back end. Click, click.
Thanks
Anyway.
for making it look like I did it.
I wasn't going to say anything. You outed yourself. I was going to make it seem like you were in charge around here.
But yeah, no, it's, I'm so looking forward to it.
O'Rourke's Littlefield says, so the kids need Playhouse warming stuff? They could always use some Playhouse warming stuff, and I appreciate and thank you guys so much. In fact, we have an amazing subscriber we like to lovingly call Aunt D. And Aunt D, thank you so much for all of the many blessings that you poured onto the kids. We've got some rock wall climbing stuff. We have a new swing that she sent us. I have a box of items that she's just been sending ever since we started talking about the Playhouse, just a little here and a little there. And I have it, Aunt D. I don't know if you're watching this, but I am so thankful.
We try to keep everything into one area so that way we know.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
And once this big construction part of, getting it up and getting it secure and safe is done, we are going to be using a lot of those items and putting it up. Like the rock wall on the side would be fantastic for the kids to be able to climb up to get to the deck. The swing would go fantastic underneath right there. So all very useful things, and thank you so much. You just haven't seen it in videos because I'm waiting to do it, to use it.
Yeah.
But I think we opened a box once here on Real Talk. I think we did a box opening, and then she just wrote me too, and she's like, "Oh, I got something down at the P.O. box for you," and I got to get to town and check the P.O.
Go
box.
get it.
But thank you so much.
Thank you.
And you know, you guys never have to support us in any kind of way like that. You never have to send us anything. You never have to super chat or financially contribute anything. Just you guys being here, seriously, is a huge help, more than you guys know. And we love you and thank you for sharing your time with us.
Yes.
Because especially as we all get older, time is probably one of the most precious commodities that each of us have.
Correct.
And the fact that you guys choose to share your time with us is such a blessing. So
Yes.
thank you guys. Thank you.
Thank you.
Let me see here really quick. Gary, you got the first name right. Did you? Okay, the last name, I don't know if it's hard to say. Oh, probably Tiny. Probably something about Tiny. I don't know. I'm confused.
No, her, she was the one that commented about, or he. I don't know.
I think it's a she. Elise. Elise is a feminine name, I believe.
I don't know. But either way, like, she's the one that said to separate and do the two stories.
Oh,
or
yeah,
the two levels.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
The dad voice.
The
You
dad
listen
voice.
here.
Right? No, exactly.
Yeah.
I try with that, and yeah, technology don't like that, I guess.
Yeah. Are zip lines in the future from the Playhouse? Asked Miss Lila. Hi, Miss Lila. Good to see you.
How's
by the
it
way.
going?
Hope you're doing good.
So I had thought about it, but the more I'm thinking about it and everything else, just with the age of our kids right now, and I could get them all trained up and everything else like that, but I want it to be a little bit higher than just, a pole that you're holding on to and everything, and if they let go of that thing while they're in the middle of it, they're hitting the ground, so that's where I'd want them to be strapped in and everything and hooked in and everything else like that, but if they don't tie themselves in correctly, something could go wrong.
It could be very
in this sense.
dangerous.
It could be very dangerous. So I rethought about it, and I said, you know what? When we go to do the zip line, I should make it in a sense to where nobody can access it whatsoever without me.
Yeah.
So that way no oopsies happens, that was my whole job, making sure,
Although
that they are fully secure, fully good to go before we send them off. And I've probably sent over 20,000 Patreons down a zip line.
Oh,
So.
for sure.
Way over, I bet.
I was going to say, although we have discussed with Anthony and Roxanne a zip line for over the pond for when
Now-
we get it to be a swimming hole. So that way we can kind of like
That
wee, and then
one-
drop into the water. And
I would like it to be one of the whole
handheld
ones. But
yeah,
I've
not a
got to-
clip-in seat like.
And I've been scouting a tree. And I've been scouting a lot of different things on that, which we've done that. I've rigged up one before like that, so I know how to do that one.
Yeah, and it'll be fun.
It'll be fun.
We do have to do a lot of work. There has been a question left on the comment section of Real Talk, and I'm sorry we haven't addressed it before, but somebody was asking us if we plan to aerate and pump the pond.
Yes.
And yes, we do. We just haven't gotten around to it yet, guys.
No.
We're pretty busy, but it is in the works and it is in the plans.
And
it's
surprisingly, that small little filter pump thingy,
The Temu one, meant
the
for a
tiny
meant for a-
little something
fountain.
like that thing is actually kicking butt down there.
it's one tiny little
It's
thing.
one
and
of the smallest little fountain things. I was like, it's gonna help a little bit. I wasn't expecting it to help out that much.
Yeah.
Just that little bit of aeration in there has helped out so much.
Yeah, honestly, if we threw like another few of them in there,
If we just threw a few more in there, we probably would be good. But
I want
something better than that. I want to be able to make sure it's nice and clean. We
Yeah.
still have to go get those grass carps. I haven't forgotten.
Yeah.
Haven't forgotten.
It's kind
But
of crazy though when we have so many baskets, so to speak, or ducks in a row, and you got one duck going over there and a duck over here getting hurt, and it's just been a lot. We're doing the best that we can, friends, and we appreciate y'all's patience and love and understanding and kind words and support. And
this next year is going to be a big one, though.
we're doing the best we can. I think we're doing a pretty damn good job.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. I'm pretty happy with ourselves, with how where we've gotten to right now. Shoot, I'm happy.
Well, friends, we've actually been sitting here blabbering with you guys for over an hour, and I want to thank you guys so much for hanging out with us and sharing a lunchtime live randomly with us. I am going to get back to work, jump back into the Matrix and polish out that video. And you guys can see some of those sneak peeks that I just showed you in pictures come to life in video. So I hope that you guys stay tuned for that. I'm hoping, again, it's not a set plan, or it's a plan, not a set plan, however the saying goes. I'm hoping to get it out on Simple Life tonight for you guys, maybe 6 o'clock or so-ish, if I can make it happen. And then I'll have some more videos throughout the weekend too. So that's my plan, and I'm trying to stick to it. And we should be able to be back here to our regular scheduled programming on Real Talk tomorrow as well.
Okay.
So yeah, we are going to run. I love you guys so much. Thank you for being with us. We still got over 400 people hanging out with us tonight, or today.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Crazy,
So
crazy. You guys are the best.
Really, really hope you guys have a great Thursday.
Yes.
Go enjoy the rest of your day. Be nice to somebody.
Yeah, and find things to be happy about. It's the little things, guys. It's the little things, you know.
And I know we're saying this to ourselves too.
Yeah,
All right,
we're not just trying to preach to you. We're trying to like reaffirm it to ourselves. So, but yeah, we love you guys so much. Thank you for being a part of our life and for being a part of our story. You guys are the best.
Yes.
So stay tuned for new videos coming down the pipe. And as usual, friends, until the next one, we love y'all and we hope you have a good one.
And we'll catch you on the next one.
Bye, you guys.
Later, later.
I gotta push the button now. I gotta push the button over here too somewhere.